So before we get into our video of our working project, I wanted to give some background and give us our instruction sheet here so you understand what's pretty much going on in the video. So basically you wake up in a room, you don't remember where you are, but you jump into a panic when you realize there's a bomb strapped to your chest. Well, thankfully we have this instruction sheet here that will help us solve a code to get us out of this sticky situation. So a little advice is that we'll be having to solve 5 modules here, and basically each module will have a number. The first module will correlate to the first number, the second module will correlate to the second number, third correlate to third, fourth, fifth, you get the idea. So for the first module, what you'll see in the video is that there's going to be Morse code. Basically you have to send out an SOS signal through a button that we press, and then once you send SOS correctly, you will get one of these numbers here, 0 through 9. It will receive it back through a buzzer, and you'll have to listen carefully to see what it is. And I'll explain that later in the video. Next you have RSA encryption, which basically you just gotta solve RSA using these keys, and there's a formula down here below. And so it's a lot of math, but you'll figure it out. Next you have rock, paper, scissors. It's just a random rock, paper, scissors game. I mean, every time you play, you can either win, lose, or tie. Basically, whenever you win, it will stop, and then the number of times you play is the number you'll use, so until you win. So for example, if I were to lose 2 times but then win on the 3rd time, you would use the number 3 for that code. And so you can have many different options here. The next one is RGB. This will have a random LED color flash. It could be red, blue, or green. Red will flash once, blue will flash twice, green will flash 3 times. So red's associated with 1, blue is with 2, green is with 3. And then lastly, we'll have displaying a picture. Basically, a picture will be drawn on the screen, and the number of sides will be shown. It will be a square, but the code comes from the number of sides because the square has 4 sides, and that's our last part of the final code. So here you'll see me doing the first module, SOS. I'll click the button 3 times, then I'll click and hold, click and hold, click and hold, and then click it 3 times quickly again, and that will send out a message from the buzzer like so.
Need a rerunner back.
So the buzzer gave us quick 5 buzzes, which meant that our first number would be 5 according to the instruction sheet, and then we had to do RSA encryption, which we already knew. We solved this beforehand. It was 3, so that's our second number. And then we went on to rock, paper, scissors. I actually got quite lucky here. I actually beat the computer on the first try, so that means that our third number would be number 1, and then we had to do the RGB. So I know it's hard to see in the video, but this does blink red, which means that our fourth number would be 1. So I showed another clip of us doing it so you could see it better, and here's the blue one of it. It will blink twice, and then the green will show you when we actually fail to defuse the bomb. So for our last module, we have drawing a square. A square has 4 sides, so we know that our last number that we need is the number 4 for our final code. So here you'll see me entering the final code, 5 being the first number from the SOS, 3 being the second number from the RSA encryption, 1 from the rock, paper, scissors game because it took me 1 game to win, 1 from the RGB because the red one blinked, which is just once, and then lastly 4 for the number of sides because of the square. And voila, would you look at that, we got the correct code. Yippee, so we won the game and the bomb didn't blow up on us, but what would happen when we chose the wrong code? So as I said before, I would show you that the green one also works. It will blink 3 times here, blinks the first time right there, then it will blink a second time, and then a third time, so the fourth number for this code would be 3 instead of 1 like the previous one. So unlike the successful attempt, we can actually see the square drawing here, which is nice. So it does indeed draw the square. It's not already there. But now I'm going to be a complete idiot and keep pressing the number 3 and choose the wrong code. And, well, would you look at that? The bomb's going to end up exploding in our faces and we lose. Good job. But yeah, that was our final project. I hope you enjoyed our video, and thanks for watching.